All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. You understand?
All right, gang. Anybody who's listening to this video, I challenge you to use a little bit of logic and a little bit of common sense. Because what they try and do is confuse us with the business aspect of the sport. They want us to be dumb. But we're going to just use logic and common sense. Y'all with me? Let's talk about it. What up, YouTube? Big T Heavy Bad Boxing TV. Man, get your goofy ass in here. Hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel. You know, I appreciate that love. Shout out to gang. My bag hitters, y'all know the count. All right, listen. Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez. First of all, let me say this. You can't convince me that David Benavidez is somehow, some way ducking Canelo. You've been hearing this over the last 24 hours that somehow, some way, Benavidez is ducking Canelo. Now here we go when we say, or when I say common sense. Who wants to fight Canelo? Who wants to fight Canelo? Nigga, everybody wants to fight Canelo. Whether it be for money or legacy, if Canelo picks you, you're the lottery ticket winner, you're going to fight Canelo. Why? Because everybody wants to fight Canelo. Just like everybody wants to fight Tank. These are two fighters, especially Canelo. If you get the call, you're taking the fight. So, for anybody who has any kind of common sense, if you believe that Benavidez somehow don't want to fight Canelo, and he's the only person in the world of boxing that doesn't want to fight Canelo, then you're an idiot. Because, again, everybody wants to fight Canelo, bruh. He's the magic ticket. If you want your career to go to the next level, you want to fight Canelo Alvarez. Win, lose, or draw. Again, we just using common sense here, people. Now, we hear the $55 million story. Now, given what has transpired, you can choose to believe that or not. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't fucking know, man. That's up to you to decide who you want to believe. That's another thing. Listen, with so many lies, I believe, from everybody, it's hard to determine who's lying and who's not. And it's going to come down to who you believe. If you're a Canelo Alvarez nut hugger, you're going to believe whatever their team is saying. You know, if you're a Canelo detractor, you're probably going to believe the opposite. It's like religion, my brother. It's based on what you believe. Because in the end, sometimes, and this is just facts, I know a lot of people like to say the truth always comes to light. Sometimes that shit never does. Sometimes shit remains a mystery. That's the definition of the word mystery. Mysteries are real for one reason. Because shit actually is a mystery. It exists for one reason. Because things can become fucking mysteries. We may not never know. But what we do know, and what has transpired, is the fact that Eddie Reynoso is also the manager of this guy that David Benavidez is supposed to be fighting at 75 in the Oleksandr Vazdik, right? The Ukrainian, the WBC interim champ. Now here's for the life of me again, logic, common sense. If Canelo's team supposedly offered David Benavidez the minimum, and he agreed, then all of a sudden, a few days later, he comes out and says he's moving to 75 to fight Vazdik. Now, mind you, Benavidez Sr. said he had no idea that Reynoso was the manager of Vazdik. But how would you agree if Canelo offered Benavidez the $5 million? That means Canelo wanted to fight Benavidez, right? At least that's what it appears. If you're the manager of Vazdik, how could you make that deal for Vazdik to fight Benavidez when you know the main target is Canelo Alvarez? Right? See, this is why I say something fishy about what Eddie Reynoso is doing. Because if you manage both Canelo Alvarez and Vazdik, you could easily say, no, you can't fight Vazdik. You're fighting David Benavidez now. I mean, you're fighting Canelo next. I can't make a deal with Sampson and David Benavidez for the Vazdik fight when we offered him the minimum. They accepted. That's the deal we're working out for Canelo Alvarez. So how can you, if you're Eddie Reynoso, serve Vazdik up on a platter? How? And this is what we're talking about, logic here now. Logically, that doesn't make any sense. Logically, if you're admitting that you offered David Benavidez $5 million for the fight, the minimum, and they accept it, you don't get back for him for some days, and then boom, out of the nowhere, David's moving up, and he's locking in a fight with Vazdik, who has the same manager as Canelo. Let's make that make sense. If Team Canelo truly wanted to make the David Benavidez fight, if they were really looking to fight David Benavidez, there's no way Reynoso allows a fight with David Benavidez and another one of his fighters. No way. There's no way. And don't tell me that David Benavidez is choosing Vazdik over Canelo. That's ridiculous. Why? Like we said before, everybody wants to fight Canelo. Nobody is ducking Canelo. You're a complete idiot if you're ducking Canelo Alvarez, because your stock goes up regardless, win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw, your stock going up. So don't piss on me and tell me it's raining, bro. There's no way David Benavidez is saying no to a Canelo fight. Matter of fact, there's nobody at 160, 168, or 175 that's saying no to a Canelo fight. So now that we brought logic and common sense into this thing, and we really looking at this thing. Come on, man. Who's pulling the strings here? You feel me? Reynoso is full of shit. And the bottom line is, at the end of the day, they don't want to fight David Benavidez, bro. They don't. You can't tell me that your manager is allowing the guy that you want to fight somebody else in the stable. It's crazy. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I'm out of here. Peace.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.